You are watching Access LaPorte County, Channel 97. Coming up next is the September 3rd, 2024 meeting of the LaPorte County Parks and Recreation Board. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
For the LaPorte County Park Board, can we have a roll call?
Amanda is absent. Mike?
Here.
Mary Nell?
Here.
Nick?
Here.
Jim?
Here.
Ron?
Here.
And Mary Kaminas is absent.
Okay. Why don't we go ahead and stand and we'll recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, did everybody have a chance to look at the agenda? Any changes or amendments? Not hearing any, can I have a motion to accept the agenda as written?
So moved.
In a second?
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Everybody have a chance to look at the minutes from last meeting? Any changes or questions about the minutes from the last meeting? Hearing none, can I have a motion to accept the minutes as written?
So make that motion.
Okay, second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Public comment. Any comments? No? Okay. Hearing none, let's go to the financial report.
As my comment, she sent out the individual purchases actually today, so hopefully you had a chance to look at those, but you know, most of our accounts are starting to dwindle down. We you know, most of the time this time of year we don't have much propane money, but they did give us some more money in there this year, so that's holding. Obviously not spending much of that this time of year, but we'll have to fill up at least once before the end of the year. Electric's getting down there, and again, we usually end up spending some out of our non-reverting because, you know, we do have some rentals that use quite a bit of electricity, so it all kind of evens out there. Other than that, you know, there'll be quite a bit more coming out of non-reverting over the next couple months, just because that's normal for us. You guys that have been here for a while know that we spend quite a bit of our non-reverting money to shore up some of the shortages in
Right.
our budgeted funds.
Yeah, and that really, I think the county commissioners and the council really are appreciative of that. So.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, as a taxpayer, all of us would feel that way. You know, we are bringing in some money and we put it back into our facilities and are able to use that revenue to offset taxpayer dollars. So I think it's a good thing. I feel like it's the right model to have as far as if we're able to make money, we put it right back in instead of asking for more to do that.
And our department is very good at that, so some others may not be, but we are very good at that. Okay, may I have a motion to accept the financial report as written? And a second.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Superintendent's report.
So under administrative boom project update, you know, we had to have a special meeting last week to sign a few documents. All that paperwork got in fine. I took the oil and gas lease the affidavit of non-compliance in today, got it notarized, took it to the recorder's office, so that part's done. So now we're just waiting on, I think, one more signature from higher up in the state. However many, it had to go through 4 different signatures to get ready to do the actual purchase. And so once that one's done and apartments get their affidavit of non-compliance for the same lease, you know, done, then I think they'll probably set up the sale and signing and all that stuff. So
Okay.
I will keep you posted, assuming the park board president or vice president is going to have to sign that, because that's the ownership is the LaPorte County Park Board. So that was something we did at that special meeting, was give permission to that, so we don't have to have another special meeting to.
Yeah. Okay.
Should be good to go on that. The roof replacement over at Canada Lodge will be the 16th through the 19th. We got that all squared away. That's all scheduled. Maintenance. The big project they did recently was a new boardwalk at Bloom, over the wetland there, just on the, next to the dog park. There was a boardwalk that went across there. I don't know if you remember years ago, that's the one the horse fell through.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been on there anyway, but anyway, it was, the posts were pretty well rotted, and it was time, it sits in water a lot of part of the year, so they took that out completely and put a whole new one in, and it looks wonderful, as you would expect from our maintenance crew. They did a really good job.
Big thanks to the maintenance crew.
Yeah, thanks.
They do definitely a good job.
Program report, they've been still doing a lot of good programs. They had a fishing night on Friday. We had Ice Street Meats donated hot dogs, and we grilled hot dogs and made popcorn with our popcorn machine, and I think they had right around 100 people.
Wow,
I mean, it was
fantastic.
there was a lot of people there. It was a good event, and the donations pretty much almost paid for the supplies that we had to get, hot dog buns and stuff like that. But it was great to have local business donate the hot dogs. There were 100 hot dogs, and we went through those pretty quick. So the grill was full of hot dogs until they were gone. I know that it's keeping them going. So.
Okay.
And then Pioneer Days planning. We got Pioneer Days coming up here at the end of the month, the last weekend of September here. So, we got a staff meeting this coming week to talk about that and talk about a few other things and get all that in mind. But we still could use a couple volunteers if somebody, board members or public, if anybody's watching. We could still use a couple volunteers for that. So let's get a hold of April at the Nature Center.
Okay.
324-5855, and April or Lacey can get you signed up.
So do you have a list of stations that are in need?
She'll have
that.
where we need, because it's ever changing, where people are needed. But,
So it's September 28th, 29th.
yeah, thank you.
Okay. Anything else? Okay, let's move on to committee reports. The executive committee does not have anything new to report. Budget committee?
We don't have anything.
Okay, and personnel committee?
Nothing.
Nothing there as well, okay. Property committee?
I would just mention on that, the Rolling Prairie property update, we did get approval for that roof. The council gave us the money to replace the roof on what is right now the office building and, employee restroom when it was a highway base. It's been with a tarp over it for who knows how long before we inherited it. So we want to get a roof on that so that we can eventually save the building, so that eventually we can make it into a restroom or whatever we decide. But more than likely it'll be a public restroom and stuff. So.
Great.
Okay.
And then we did get funds from the county to do a plan for that property. I've mentioned this several times, but that'll be in next year's funding, budget. So that plan will get started at the beginning of the year. Next year we'll find a consultant and get going on that plan and get that done.
Okay, planning committee? Nothing there? Okay.
I didn't have anything else.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody's available, we'll go over to the health cabin. If you haven't seen in there, we're still trying to figure out what to do with that, if anything, after the meeting. And then the Trails Master Plan is, we've got the consultant. I actually have a meeting with them tomorrow, and Mitch Bishop. The people who are going to be actually kind of overseeing it with the consulting firm, that work for the consulting firm, I'm going to meet with them and actually kind of get a kickoff and a plan of attack on how this is going to roll out. So we'll meet here.
So what time is your meeting tomorrow?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Okay, Rules Committee,
No report.
no report, okay. Old business? I don't think we have any old business. We don't have any new business that I'm aware of. Board and staff comments? Hearing none.
Fall migration is happening, so there are 11 million birds crossing Indiana, so turn off your outdoor lights if you can to help the birds.
Okay. I did this morning hear sandhill cranes in my backyard. Well, actually, beyond my backyard, so there's a change coming.
Very good, thank you.
Okay. Any other comments? Okay. Hearing none, can I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I'll make that motion.
And a second.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.